The SwimOutlet.com Team Division. Custom team gear, bulk discounts, all the best racing brands. Build your own online team store in just minutes. Go to SwimOutlet.com/teams for more.
It was good. I mean, I think those are right on, if not my best practice suit times. So it's good. I mean, it was just the end of the week of training, and I'm not reading into those times. If anything, I gain more from what I learn in practice and when we suit up and things like that.
Katie Ledecky's coming off her third Olympic Games, and although she's moved to Gainesville to train, she's had a pretty quiet fall. What did her fall look like?
After the Olympics, I took some time out of the pool. I went home to Maryland, which was my first time getting home to Maryland since Christmas of 2019. So I needed some home time. I knew that was on the docket after the Olympics, so I really enjoyed that, and was probably fully out of the pool for about a week and a half. But then I started going to the summer league pool with my mom when she had her water aerobics class. I hopped in a lane and swam a little bit.
Best water aerobics class ever. I wish Ledecky came to my water aerobics class. Back on topic, how much did Katie actually swim in August?
Through August, I was swimming anywhere between 1 to 5 times a week, very minimally whenever I swam.
And then Gainesville.
Towards the end of August is when I started really thinking about my next steps. I knew I had to be out of my apartment in California by the end of September, and I didn't want to rush it in that if I didn't have a place I was moving to by the end of September, I would have just put my stuff in storage, but I was a little motivated to make that decision so I could get settled somewhere, and started thinking about what I wanted. I wanted to be a lot closer to home, and I wanted to be in a good training environment through Paris. So I started just making lists of things that I felt like I needed and wanted, and everything was pointing to Gainesville for me. And that's when I sent Coach Nesty an email and had a phone call, and shortly after that came down and visited, and was sold on coming down here and training, and was really grateful for everyone here for being so welcoming.
So then Ledecky gets to Gatortown. How's training been since then?
The fall went really well. Just getting adjusted, looking for a place to live, getting settled into the training. Again, just everyone was super welcoming and helpful, and got to work right away and laid a good foundation this fall, I think, with my stroke and just getting back into the swing of training, and kind of built through holiday training, Christmas training, and right around Christmas training is when I felt like I started hitting my stride and really starting to get up there and practice and push the pace a little bit more.
Sounds like Katie's found her training mojo, which means she's racing everybody in practice.
At some point I was counting like the number of people I've swum next to or raced in practice the last couple months, and it's probably about 15 or 20. I mean, there are at least 10 to 15 guys that are really good, and people that I can race. And sometimes if I'm having a really good day and the top guys are having a bad day, I can kind of keep up with them, but I'm kind of in like the middle tier, I guess, of the guys. But yeah, it's really great. It really pushes me, and that's something that I definitely wanted and recognized that I needed to continue to reach my goals and take that next step.
What about ISL? Has Katie ever considered joining an ISL team at all?
I honestly haven't even really. It all, I think, kind of came out around the same time as the World's announcement, so I was probably more focused on that. Haven't really heard or looked at many of the details around that, but my focus is definitely on the long course racing between now and Paris. Maybe I'll swim some short course meters at some point over the next couple of years. We'll see. Haven't done a whole lot of it, so I kind of would like to at some point, just to see what I could do. But what meets those are, I'm not entirely sure yet. We'll see.